welcome back to week 3 of Get Back Into Tennis. We're all looking forward to tennis's return in just 2 weeks now, so we have devised more drills for you to have a go at home. Okay, so our first warm-up drill is going to be toe taps. This is good for a general pulse raiser and also to get your feet moving. So that's right. Nice and light on the ball. Should be putting no pressure on the ball. Alternate feet for 30 seconds. Good. So our second one of toe taps, we bring the ball forwards and backwards, making sure we try and keep our arms by our sides for our core balance. Again, nice and light on the ball. Okay, well done. Okay, so our third toe tap drill is going in circles. Try and keep the ball in the same spot. Again, alternate feet. Make sure when you've done a full circle, 360 degrees, you go the other way to try and keep you moving. So our second warm-up drill, we like to call low ball high stretch. We have 2 balls on the floor, anywhere you want, just about 1 metre or over 1 metre apart. We like to keep our core nice and strong, and we like to involve a reach up high, making sure we touch our right hand on the left wall, and on the right wall we use our left hand. Using sideways lateral movement. Make sure we bend our knees. Very good, well done. Okay, so our last warm-up drill is going to be 30 seconds. Try and find something of an appropriate weight. For example, I'm going to be using a medicine ball. I'm going to work on loading and rotation. So involving the split step, it's almost like we're shadowing shots. Forehand and backhand. Just make sure we're nice and slow. 30 seconds. There we go. Okay, so now we're on to our main core drills for 1 minute long. We're going to have a break at 30 seconds in between. So your first one is you shadow a serve just to start off, reach nice and high, your normal split step and shadow a forehand, and then split step, shadow a backhand, and when you go back, you can choose whatever shot you want. I'm going to choose a backhand smash and then back to your forehand serve. So, a shadow, going into the drill. Make sure we bend the knees nice and low. Okay, so that's your 30 seconds up. We're now going to reverse the drills, but this is where you'd have your pause and rest if you want. So we're going to reverse it, so now your backhand side is first, then your forehand, then a forehand smash. So I'm going to keep going. Same thing again, in reverse. Make sure you add in that split step. Forehand smash, back onto serves. Okay, very well done. Good job. Okay, so our next drill is going to be 30 seconds on the forehand and then 30 seconds on the backhand. Our aim here is to put our body weight through the ball as we hit 3 forehands and then scoot backwards. So, I'm going to load the legs, try and put my body weight through the ball, make a swoosh with the racket, and then scoot back. With a semi-open stance, making sure you scoot backwards. Okay, as I scoot backwards, you can now take your 30-second break, but I'm going to go straight onto the backhand serve. Same again, involve that split step, semi-open stance, and scoot back. Making sure we finish nice and high. There we go. Okay, so our next drill is going to be 30 seconds with ground strokes and then 30 seconds with volleys. The aim here is to get our body out of the way and move around the ball. So the first one, just a forehand, then a backhand, and then a forehand again, with sideways movements backwards, and then back. Leaning into those shots, sideways movements back. Okay, so now this is our 30 seconds of volleys. Imagine this cone line I've got here is like your contact point. Just make sure when you hit your shots, try not to get too close to your connection point. So, same again. Getting around the ball. Last time my mode of recovery was crossovers. This time I'm using side steps. Make sure that stance is nice and wide. Take up your feet. Sideways again. Okay, and there's your 30 seconds, well done. Okay, so now we're moving on to our touch and feel segment. We're going to start off with some basketball, just nice and slowly, moving around your space. Nice and slowly bouncing the ball down. If you can do that nice and well, you can start to increase the speed. Increase the height or decrease the height, it's nice and low. So you can still keep that nice strong core. And then you can make it high, still move it around. And there's your 30 seconds for that part. Okay, so now we have a similar drill where we change our grip from side to side from forehand backhand grip. That's all you do is changing the grip from there to there. Letting the ball bounce twice and sideways movement. So change that grip. On the ball. There's your 30 seconds. Okay, so now another similar drill. This time you're going to be hitting the ball down twice and then hitting the ball up once whilst moving around your space at home. So, up, 2 down, 1 up. Make it quite difficult for yourself. It's too easy. or you can make it nice and easy. Just be on your toes. There we go, there's your 30 seconds. Okay, so for those people that want a challenge, you can now use the frame of your racket to use for basketball on the tennis ball. So using your frame, making sure you keep that eye on the ball. Using your frame, I'm not using any strings. You can try and move around a little bit if you want. There you go. Okay, so we're now moving on to our last segment of our hand-eye coordination drills. To start off, we're going to take away the racket now, and we're going to use one hand. So I'm going to use my right hand to start off with, bouncing the ball down continuously, not catching the ball, using your fingertips. 15 seconds. Moving around the court if you want. Then once you've done 15 seconds, you can then go to your left hand or whatever hand you want. Make sure it's still continuous. Okay, and once you've done your last 15 seconds, you can now alternate the hands. Still moving around continuously. If you drop your ball, just keep going. Okay, now for your added challenge, you can try and use two balls. This one's really tough, but it's really good for your hand-eye coordination skills. So try and keep it going continuously for two hands. There you go, I struggle, so try and keep it going. Okay, well done. Hopefully you enjoyed that session. Got one more week next week. I'm now going to leave you with your weekly challenge. So, one ball in your right hand, one ball in your left hand. You're going to compress another ball in the middle, so 3 balls in total. Your challenge is to drop the ball and catch it in between these 2 balls like this. How many do you think you can get in a row? So, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 in a row. There you go, have a go at yourself. Okay, well done. Hopefully you enjoyed that session. Got one more week next week. I'm now going to leave you with your weekly challenge. So, one ball in your right hand, one ball in your left hand. You're going to compress another ball in the middle, so 3 balls in total. Your challenge is to drop the ball and catch it in between these 2 balls like this. How many do you think you can get in a row? So, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 in a row. There you go. Have a go at yourself.